Mr. Mike Plaxton-Harrison.
JD.
How are you, my man?
Like yourself, cuz?
Yeah, good, man. So good to see you in the workshop for the JD Kustom Chitchat.
Why, did you miss me?
Of course I did, man.
I'm not here every day.
I always miss you, man, when you're not here. Nice, man. How are you doing, bro?
Good. Busy.
Yeah, busy. That's good, man. Well,
fabulous, darling.
Hey, nice. What this is about, Mike, is it's about you. And the Chit-Chats is about talking about your latest projects and what you are about.
Right.
Yeah, let's hear that, man.
So, obviously we're doing some takes. I'm playing a Taylor 3 Series guitar. And then I brought Japanese Strat with me.
Cool.
Which you know all too well about the two guitars.
Of course.
Amongst others. At the moment, I'm mainly focusing on solo-like stuff. So more instrumental, solo-based, guitar instrumental-based music, where I invite saxophonists and violin players, drummers, bassists, and all sorts of other weird and wonderful instrumentalists to come join me in what I call music, I guess.
Nice, man, nice. Well, I know you were involved with Greedy Greg and various other projects. It's nice to see you out there with your acoustic guitar and, doing loops and, playing with the violin and all those different instruments. Your vibe is really cool, man.
Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, so the loop obviously helps me create a little bit more than just the guitar and let's not say this too loudly, but not have to pay a full band to play with me. So
I'm sure that works out pretty well.
Yeah, well, I can afford to buy fancy things, you know.
Yeah. So, Mike, you're so versatile with your electric guitar style as much as your acoustic, your finger style playing. It makes me wonder, who are your inspirations?
Well, high school I studied a grade 8 at classical guitar, so that's obviously got an influence on my playing, where it's fingerstyle based, no bending of strings or anything, and I was studying under Professor Fritz Bus for 4 years. So that's got an influence. Obviously why I picked up the guitar was because of Jimi Hendrix, listening to likes of Jimi Hendrix, and in that style nowadays I enjoy my John Mayer and John Mayer-esque kind of tunes. If you listen to one of the numbers that I perform on the Strat, those elements would come out. Otherwise, I'm a big Muse fan. Muse is my best. So
okay, cool.
I am the biggest Muse fan.
Really, eh?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
So
Well,
if anyone wants to challenge me on that.
interesting inspirations, man. I see you've got the whole John Mayer acoustic listening as far as the modern sound of Muse,
Yeah, so Beethoven, Tchaikovsky, Chopin, even Mozart, I listen to a lot of that.
Classical music,
yeah.
Classical music is usually something that I choose, if I'm listening to the...
Yeah, myself. Mix FM, Classic FM is what I listen to.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's CDs. I still listen to CDs, yeah.
Old school way.
Yeah.
Cool, man. So, because you are moving around between your electric and acoustic styles, I'd like to know your opinion on the South African music industry in general.
What, between acoustic or electric or bands?
Well, being out there in South Africa, what the music industry is about, what is your take on that?
The industry is quite tough. I wouldn't say just in South Africa, but I read a lot about the American scene and the UK scene, and everyone's having a tough time. So it's hard for a band or a single artist or solo artist to make a living.
Yes.
So everyone's doing some teaching and this and that. So being a performing artist, it is a little tough out there. So not just in South Africa. With regards to the South African scene, I think it's blooming. There's really good acts out there. The audience is great. People are coming to shows, well, mainly festival shows. Club shows are, maybe taking a little bit of a strain. But people are enjoying live music. If you go to any restaurants nowadays, well, not any, a bit more than they used to, restaurants and hair salons. I played a hair salon called Snatch 32 every Saturday.
Yes.
And Freedom Hair are doing their Monday things. So Hell's Kitchen's got their live music scene going. So
great venue, that, eh?
Yeah. Dangerous.
Great players, yeah, very dangerous.
Yeah.
Always
So-
packed. You know?
So yeah, things are going. People are enjoying live music, and yeah, I think I'd like to be positive about the whole thing. So I think it's coming around quite nicely.
I think it is positive, actually. You know, I think people are waking up to the fact that we've got some of the best artists in South Africa, and it's just really awesome to come and view what's happening. Yeah. So, what would your advice be for the youth?
Well, maybe the parents of the youth buy your son or daughter a guitar so they don't have any money to buy drugs.
Nice, I like
Because they'll be
that.
spending it all on their guitars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Gas is a very dangerous disease, man. And it's contagious.
100%.
Yeah, cool, man. So the last and most important question, what flavor, Mike? What flavor in the jam jar? Heavy metal.
Let me taste. I think I'm bringing a little bit of a bluesy Monday theme, hey?
Bluesy Monday.
What do you taste?
It does taste like a bluesy Monday, actually, man. It's quite interesting. Mike, thank you so much for your time, my man.
Thanks for having me.
It's really cool to have you on the workshop. And I can't wait for the jam jar and to hear you play.
Awesome.
Cool.